This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Rob. And today I just wanted to mention something. I'm not going to sit here and complain about the OGL and Wizards of the Coast. But with them being such a mess, I don't think you realize how important certain sites are right now. And now's the time to really strike while the iron's hot. If you are not a supporter of this particular website or some of these other games, I really think, you should really give some of this stuff a real try. I think in the long run, the more variety that you have, the more they realize that they can't push you around. And by as a community possibly striking while they're pulling this stuff, it's a very, very weird time. And it's something I'm going to talk further on my podcast by the time you guys see this. But Drivethru RPG is really important right now, because right now you have the chance to download a lot of stuff at really good prices. Some of the things like you could pull down, instead of trying the old TSR, Dungeons and Dragons, fantasy adventure game. Go get that. Go get that. This is the old basic rule book that I've downloaded and I bind it. You can even, with some things, get it. If you rather just keep it as a file on your computer, that works fantastically as well. Another game that I was able to get, Swords and Wizardry, a really good system. This one here, you can go to talesofthefroggod.com. This is the complete rule book. I downloaded it. You don't have to bind it or anything like that. Just get yourself a hole puncher and a couple of these old. They're so easy to find, these binders, and just hole punch it and then put it in there, and you are off and running for sure. These rules are fantastic. It's a different variance of what you can do with things, and just really go out there. Dark Eye, go check that out on Drivethru RPG. It's a game that I have full force, and I love immensely. And it's just one of those things I won't let go. It also has some solo adventures that you can play with it, and the art is beautiful. The system is easy. It's a German game. I don't know if a lot of you have heard of it, but it is bigger than Dungeons and Dragons over here. Over in Germany, the #1 game is the Dark Eye, and it's great. They have a great card game that I really enjoy with it, and I'm going to be talking more about the similarities between Wizards and Games Workshop, because something just recently happened and came out, and we've got another video coming out, and I'm going to be talking about that. And there is just no other way that I could put it than that things really kind of they're very similar. I've been through this before, and there's been times when we've scratched our heads over prices of certain things, but this is just really, really, I don't get it. But people that got the free game are singing its praises, and we'll talk about that in another video coming up a little later this week, or tomorrow maybe even. But I don't think you realize how important it is to go get all those modules. If you've only played 5th edition, hey, 5th edition's great. It does what it does. But if you have the chance to go and download things like the 4th edition, the 3rd edition, the 1st edition, yes, they are kind of wobbly there. But I'm telling you right now that there is so much content out there, and there's so much world to explore. And for those of you that are just holding your hat on that, there's plenty of things for you to do that will keep you busy if you do not want to support Wizards anymore. And I would understand totally if you didn't. Maybe they straighten things out, a lot of false promises along the way, but let's see what happens. Let's see what they do and how it works out. And take it from there. But I wanted to show you a few things. It's easy to download. You just get the files. You can keep them on a computer and just read them that way, and always have them or back them up some way. Or, if you want to hold something in your hand, go down to Staples or whatnot. You'll find it's pretty cheap to print out a whole bunch of stuff. It really is. Or if if you do like I do every once in a while, at work, go there and print it out and then bring it home and bind it and stuff like that. Once the initial cost of binding everything, you get a little binder or a hole punch. Your initial cost, everything just is easy from there. It's just printing it out and giving it a go. And I suggest a laser printer over an inkjet. The speed, the quality, is so much better. So that's a way to get all your materials and branch out into different worlds, because there's a ton, and I do mean a ton of different systems there, from Pathfinder to all the different things that you can get. But go explore Drivethru RPG, and I'm telling you, you will find worlds that will be just as exciting. We covered so many of them here on the channel. Just take a look, especially during COVID. I was downloading a lot of stuff from there. Single adventures, single dungeon crawls. Dungeoneer was a game that we did here, which I thought was fantastic. And matter of fact, they had a huge Kickstarter, and now it's in a physical form, and we should have that in a couple of weeks. I'm very excited too. So a lot of different things that you can do instead of being locked into the same old. So hope this helps. Drivethru RPG. Go to also talesofthefroggod.com and download some of the stuff there. There are just so many wonderful and fantastic things out there for you to explore. You don't have to be, handcuffed, even though they're messing with your favorite game. So until this all finds its way out in the next 6 months, which we'll see how it turns out, there's plenty of other things to do. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon.